We welcome you into Eastern High School, the finale of our doubleheader this afternoon in Beaver, as the Piketon Redstreaks are set to take on the Eastern Eagles here on this Saturday. Dewey Daly along with John Bruce, glad to have you with us. A great game to start tonight. Both of these teams in action last night. Piketon falling to a Western team we just watched advance to 2-0. Eastern victorious over a fellow SVC league mate in the Huntington Huntsmen. Should be a fun matchup between these two teams here tonight.
Yeah, it should be very similar to the last game with the up and down style. Eastern likes to get out and go. Piketon does not mind to get out and go. And I mean, what did they score last night? 83 points. I know it went to double overtime, but they got some different kids that can score it. For Piketon, they return a lot of guys from last year, and plus you get 6'6" Bo Henry's. He's dropped a little weight. Looks like he's in a little better shape. He had 22 last night. This dude, he can score it inside, outside. He's got a nice touch. He's got good feet. He's going to be a handful in the SVC for the next 3 years. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be also on the football field as well, as he's one of their tackles for the Redstreaks.
Once again, Eastern comes into the contest 1-0, 65-38 last night over Huntington's second-year head coach Neil Leist. Now with an all-time winning record, 13-12, 12-12 a season ago, 1-0. So far here in 2023, he'll look to advance to 14-12 all time here tonight over Piketon. For the Redstreaks, it's Kyle Miller, 0-1 this season. It's Miller's fifth season, coming off of an 84-83 double overtime loss against Western. A big-time come-from-behind win for the Indians in 5 seasons. Miller 51-45, won sectional title a few years ago back in 2021.
Yeah, if you are playing against a Coach Miller team, you know it's going to be a well-coached team that can really score and shoot the basketball. Last year they did a lot of zone stuff and looked really good. I know they've tried to go man early in the season. We'll see if they try to switch that up a little bit. A couple things for them. They got one senior who's going to start, which is Brent McGuire, 6'4", senior. He had 26 last night to lead the Redstreaks. But they also, they have a couple of juniors with Declan Davis and Garrett Legg, who were both in double figures last night. I believe it was Mason Thacker was their point guard a night ago. That would be their fifth starter, and then you also have Bo Henry. So they got a lot of different guys that can do some things. Coming off their bench it's going to be some undersized players, but they're going to play hard and be all over the court. For the Eagles, they were able to take an early lead last night and, kind of have a bunch of different players filling in different roles. I don't know if they're going to do the anthem again.
Did it in the first matchup. If you were not here for the first game tonight, John, you'll have to help me out. I sort of forget what the final was. Western victorious over Huntington.
65-59.
65-59, so really coming in maybe a little closer than you may have thought just looking at how the matchups went last night.
Yeah, I believe that we're going to have a live performance this time, as it was a recorded the last time. Here will be our national anthem. Tell you what, an outstanding performance by the Eastern Band and also by the two sign language interpreters down there here at Eastern. One thing, and this is going to be purely from, a personal standpoint, I love when a band is at the arena. I also like when the band is not particularly close to being right behind us, like a couple of places last year. So that makes the band performance even more enjoyable as well. So Mason Thacker will start for the Redstreaks if you want to go with the starting lineup.
Starting lineup for the Redstreaks, number 3, a junior Mason Thacker. Number 4, a senior Brent McGuire. Number 32, a junior Declan Davis. Number 34, another junior Garrett Legg. And sophomore number 50, 6'6", Bo Henry.
Yes! Lights out, baby! Let's go. I'm pumped. This is my favorite part of high school sports. Throw the lights off. And it's not serious by the Alan Parsons Project, which makes it even better.
The starting lineup is for your Eastern Eagle. And on, a senior, number 4, T.M. Warren. And on, a sophomore, number 15, Aiden Warner. And forward, a senior, number 11, T.J. Richards. And forward, a senior, number 13, James White. At center, a sophomore, number 44, Big Brewer Allison.
Starting lineup for the Eagles, number 4, Tegan Warner. Number 11, T.J. Richards. Number 13, Jace White. Number 15, Aiden Warner. As the PA guy put it, number 44, Big Brewer Tomlinson.
Yeah, we have a number change from last night to tonight.
Tegan Warner listed as number 1 on the roster, now sporting
Number-
numero quattro.
Number 1 in your hearts, but number 4
On
in
the
scorebook.
basketball court. Back-to-back contest, John. The opening tip goes straight out of bounds.
It looks like Piketon's going to come out and man.
So Eastern will have the first possession for us tonight. Tegan Warner set to inbound in front of the Red Streak bench. Inbound to Aiden Warner. Entry pass to Tomlinson. Right back to Warner, top of the key, right elbow, back top of the key, 3 ball on the way from White, cannot connect.
Nice
Offensive
save.
rebound for Warner, keeps it alive. Aiden Warner, top of the key, nice play there by the senior.
Yeah, good set play to come out. Just couldn't get it to fall for Jace White.
Feed down low, Tomlinson. Blocked away, nice defense from Henry and McGuire. Will stay here with the Eagles.
Yeah, Bo Henry recovered there to get a nice block. This is going to be like the softest footed big man matchup that we could possibly have between Henry and Tomlinson.
White on the drive, pull up mid-range, jumper is no good. Warner fighting for another offensive rebound. This time cannot come up with it. Garrett Legg the rebound. Now the other way, Thacker up with the right hand. Scoop layup is good.
Nice move there by Mason Thacker. Just beat his man to the spot and get to the hoop.
2-0 Piketon lead. Over a minute here in quarter number 1.
Nice
Top of the
fake.
key, Warner drives, kicks it out. Tomlinson back to White, 3 ball on the way. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Warner. Right back to White, feed down low. Tegan Warner with the left hand, ties it at 2.
Yeah, good work there. Jace White just finding his man inside, gets the assist. Good effort by T.J. Richards to keep that play alive. Nice cut.
Davis feeds down low to Legg, who knocks it in off the glass.
Nice pass from Declan Davis. Good finish from Garrett Legg.
Redstreaks back out in front, 4-2. White. Dribble drive cut off by McGuire. Pass out to Warner, now to Richards. Back to Warner. Feed down low to Tomlinson. Now to Warner off the screen. Baseline drive with the left hand. Just does not roll it in. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good. Quick timeout, Piketon.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout because Tegan Warner has been an absolute menace so far on the offensive glass. And quick timeout there for the Redstreaks. So I like this timeout quick. I mean, because Warner's just completely out hustling Piketon, on the offensive glass so far. So I think it's smart. Get a quick TO. Let your guys know, hey, that's got to be done immediately.
5:53 remaining here in the first. 4-4, all evened up. McGuire to inbound on the baseline.
And he can run it.
Has the baseline to work with. Inbounds to Legg. Now to Thacker, far side. Strong defense from the sophomore Warner.
Don't want to leave McGuire open.
3 ball from McGuire is short off the rim. Won't fall. Rebound goes to Jace White. White on the drive. Loses the handle. Regains it. Nice find down to Tomlinson. Strong finish. Cannot connect. Legg the rebound.
Very good rebound there by Garrett Legg. Going through contact, getting strong finish.
Now on the other end, Henry. One-on-one with Tomlinson with the left hand. What a finish.
Yeah, like I said, right in left-handed, he can finish both hands. He's going to be a lot to deal with. Good size. Just really nice touch there from Bo Henry.
First 2 points of the night for the 6'6" sophomore. Richards, far corner pass to White. Spin move inside. Fade away. Jumper is good. Evened up once again, this time at 6.
White had not made a shot yet, but takes his most difficult shot and finishes with the floater.
4:39 remaining in the first. Davis, top of the key, begging for it. Cuts the 3, knocks it down.
Yeah, good job there. Davis noticing his man had dove down on Henry and then hitting the shot when he did get fed by Legg.
Davis and Legg, honorable mention, all SVC a season ago.
It's a walk.
Brent McGuire, a second team all SVC selection as Warner can't finish at the rim. Rebound, Redstreaks.
Good drop off there by Brewer Tomlinson.
McGuire feeds it down low to Legg. Backs it out, pass to Henry. Another 3 from Davis. This time won't go. White the rebound for Eastern.
It looks like Tucker Lice will make his first appearance.
Warner, strong move inside. Reverse layup, cuts the Red Streak lead down to 1.
He's got 6 already.
Big time finish for the senior as we have a foul on the floor. First foul on Aiden Warner, who will come out for Tucker Lice.
And Leighton Kelly coming in also for the Redstreaks.
Jace Johnson, a late substitute as well. He is in for junior Mason Thacker. Quick inbound to Davis, down low to Henry. No tip, a turnover for the Redstreaks. That'll hand it over to Eastern, down by 1, 3:32 in quarter number 1.
First turnover of the game. Hey, I'll take that. 4+ minutes into the game.
Nine-8 Red Streak lead. On the drive, White, the floater, won't go. Rebound, McGuire.
Nice to keep his heel up there by Brent McGuire.
In transition, Kelly in the quarter. Down low to Henry. Pass gets away from him. Johnson recovers. Johnson on the right wing, pass to Kelly. Takes it up the wing now, Henry top of the key. Guarded by Tomlinson. Strong defense from the Eagles. Kelly inside, drops it off to Davis. McGuire on the rebound, called for a travel. Yeah. Wyatt Richardson into the game for the Eagles. That gives TJ Richards his first breather of the night. Warner knocks down the mid-range jumper.
4 for 4, 8 points already for Tegan Warner.
Warner with the steal, now the other way. Reverse layup, cannot connect. He'll head to the line. Strong jab step on the mid-range jumper there by Warner.
And if Warner would have made that shot, I would have said he's scoring 50. Because
that
would have been a heat check on the getting fouled.
It's like Emma Garrison just scored 1,000 points over in Frankfurt.
Yeah, congratulations to her. Last year's SEC Player of the Year, starting off strong.
First shot from Warner is no good.
Had to miss at some point, I guess.
Garrett Legg quickly back into the contest. He is in for Bo Henry, who comes out with 2:20 to go. 11-9 lead for Eastern.
And 9-9 if you're just counting Tegan Warner against the Redstreaks.
McGuire, full court heave to Johnson. Corner three ball, won't go. Offensive rebound for Leighton Kelly. Ball taken away by the Eagles. In transition, nice find down low
Ball
to Jace White. However, it will be out of bounds on the Eagles.
Ball was completely kicked, but it's going to be a turnover.
Redstreaks take back over with 1:55 to go.
That was a good chest pass.
They break the press. Kelly in the half court left side. On the drive, Legg. Fouled on the way up. He'll head to the line. 2 shots.
Yeah, good job just going in, causing Tomlinson to contact him on the play. His first.
Mason Thacker and Bo Henry will re-enter after Legg misses the first. TJ Richards and Aiden Warner back into the game for Eastern. Legg 1 of 2 on the trip. Piketon now in double digits. 1:34 to go. Entry pass tipped away by McGuire. It'll stay here with Eastern, 126. Richardson feeds to Warner, who's called for a travel. That'll be another turnover for Eastern with 1:19 in the first. Cross-court pass to Declan Davis, right back to Thacker, who gets it across half court. Double teamed pass to McGuire, back to Davis. Drives inside, down the lane, finishes strong. Piketon back out in front.
5 now for Davis.
Pass to Richardson near side, feeds it into Richards. Finds Warner on the far wing, feed down low to White. Going to work on McGuire, strong move, cannot finish on the jumper. Henry the rebound. Jump ball between Bo Henry and Jace White. Possession with Piketon, so they'll take back over with 41 ticks to go in the first. 12-11 lead, Piketon.
Be interesting to see if Piketon tries to hold for the last shot here.
Davis and Thacker working the press bait here for the Redstreaks. Thacker finally able to get it across. Here's McGuire from the free throw line, unable to connect. Rebound Richardson. 24 seconds remaining in the first.
Sometimes you hold it for last or you hold it for a good shot, and that's a good look. You trust McGuire to hit that more times than not.
Richardson drives, kicks it to Tucker Lice. 10 seconds to shoot now for the Eagles.
Gonna have to get going.
Down to 5, White. Swings it over, 3 ball on the way from Tucker Lice, who buries it. 14-12 on the last second shot by the junior Tucker Lice. As we finish up with quarter number 1, 14-12, Eastern leading. As we head to the second, you're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner
I'm Brandon Callahan.
of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
14-12 Eastern leading as we start things off here in the second half. It will be Eagle basketball.
Second quarter.
Second quarter.
Jeepers.
That's
Come on,
what I
Dewey.
said.
You just did say it. But a big shot there to end the quarter for Tucker Lice. Just how they drew it up. Super calm and just relaxed.
Lice, dribble drive, kicks it out. White, corner 3, won't go. Gets his own rebound, feed to Richards. Top of the key, Lice another 3. Back iron. Leg the rebound for Piketon, and we have a foul. It'll be on Jace White.
Couple good looks there for Eastern, just unable to get anything to fall. Good job by TJ Richards, get that offensive rebound, but Garrett Legg pulling down his third and drawing the foul on Jace White.
Arid pass by the Redstreaks. Another turnover for Piketon. Hands it right back to Eastern. 7:29 in the second.
Their 5th turnover.
Lice to inbound. $7:15 to go in the second. Lice passes to Warner. Warner baseline drive out to Warner. He drives inside, passes it to Richards. Right-handed floater is no good. Garrett Legg the rebound.
Good ball movement and pressure. So unable to get anything to fall.
Mason Thacker the other way, cannot connect. Offensive rebound and put back is good for Bo Henry.
4 points for Henry. 2 for 2 shooting as well. You want to try to get him the ball a little bit more if possible if you're the Redstreaks.
Feed to Tegan Warner, backs out.
Jeez.
Short range jumper is no good, gets another offensive board. Hands it off, Neil Lice, moving 3. Check that, Tucker Lice moving 3, no good. Mason Thacker the rebound. Thacker called for a travel, another turnover in the backcourt for the Redstreaks.
They're getting a little hectic here. Piketon just got to calm it down a little bit. The only spot they didn't have returning from a year ago is at the point guard.
Brewer Tomlinson back into the contest for the Eagles. Down low, Tomlinson. An immediate impact, drops it in off the glass.
Might have got away with a little bit of a hook there on the move, but nice move inside anyways.
Baseline drive from McGuire, called for a travel. Back-to-back travels for the Redstreaks.
Yeah, up to 7 turnovers.
On the drive, White spinning jumper, back iron, gets the shooter's touch, drops it in.
Jace White just needs to take very difficult shots. It's a very difficult move there. Nice job settling himself and scoring.
On the drive, Thacker, left hand off the side of the backboard. Pushed ahead, Warner to Warner connection. Shot is good, 20-14.
11 now for Tegan Warner. Good find by Aiden Warner, his second assist.
Leg passes to Davis, top of the key, guarded by Warner. Now in the hands of Thacker, left side. Feed down low leg. Going to work on White. Up strong with the right hand. Shot won't fall. Aiden Warner the rebound. Far side, White. Shows the fake retreat, dribbles to the volleyball line. 5 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. White. Spin move, shows the fake.
Yep.
One too many steps. Looks like he picked up his pivot foot before the shot, so that'll hand it back over to the Redstreaks. 4:50 to go.
Sometimes you think you fake enough to where maybe they forget where your pivot foot was. I think it was going to be a 5-second call, so might as well see if you can pull something there.
Leighton Kelly back into the contest for the Redstreaks. He is in for Mason Thacker as the Redstreaks turn it right back over. Jace White with the loose ball. Pass, Tucker, Leicht for three. Got it. 23-14. 9-point lead for the Eagles.
It's going to be a foul. Yep, good call.
Second foul of the quarter for the Eagles as Jace Johnson re-enters for Brent McGuire. Johnson.
Yeah, 4:20 left in the quarter. Just throw it out there.
Johnson hands it off to Declan Davis. Inside leg, up with the right hand. Strong finish, can't connect. Henry, the offensive rebound, taken right away by Brewer Tomlinson. In transition, Jace White underneath finishes. The lead is up to 11 for the Eagles. Full timeout. Piketon will step aside. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
To 14, the claw has been the law so far in the first half. 4:01 to go in quarter number 2. 11-point lead for Eastern.
Is that on the wall, or is that just like an eagle?
No, they say that.
Okay.
They say that.
I thought it was just a good eagle talon reference. You ever seen a bald eagle in person?
I have not.
Terrifyingly big.
We had one at the fair this year.
They're so big. Very majestic animals.
Left side, Kelly, his first 3 of the night, can't connect. Tomlinson the rebound. Pushed ahead, Leist. Nice find to White. Regroups, puts it up with the right hand. Won't go. Leg the defensive rebound. Redstreaks now on the attack, looking down low for Henry. Tough defense from Tomlinson, forces the takeaway.
I feel like Brewer Tomlinson was challenged. He's just being, Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Man, what a pass into the court. I'm not sure if you saw. You may have been looking down at your notes, but
yeah,
Tegan Warner swung that over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, after Bo Henry scored earlier, they just said, Brewer, you better not get scored on again, because he is playing super physical at this point.
McGuire back into the game, passes to leg, down low, can't get it to go. Strong defense once again from Tomlinson. Aiden Warner pushes it ahead. Warner with the left hand, can't get it to go. Tomlinson, the offensive board, shot is no good. Henry comes away with the defensive rebound.
Good job there by Henry to stay with it.
Davis on the drive, yes.
It's a big shot for Piketon. They'd gone quite some time without scoring. Cuts it down back into single digits.
Strong finish off the gathered dribble for Declan Davis. Deep three from Warner, connects.
14 for Tegan Warner.
Lead is back up to 12 as Leg finishes on the other end. 28 to 18.
Good job just finding Leg and Leg attacking the basket there as Tomlinson doesn't want to pick up a second.
Warner thought about the three, pulls it down, wide open underneath on the lob. What a pass and finish.
Great
to
pass.
and from Jace White.
Tucker Lice just finding White in there. Great find, great finish for Jace White.
Now on the other end, Henry has it taken away. Aiden Warner with the steal for the Eagles. Now White on the other end.
And Thomason probably got away with a little bit of a grab there.
Timeout Eastern. 30-second. Their first of the half.
Yeah, 1:31 left here. I think if you're Eastern, you just want to make sure you're just, running your stuff, getting good looks. And if you've got, like, if you're Tucker Lice, you're just going to find people just somehow, because that's his second ridiculous pass he's made already to Jace White. That one was just by the basket. So gets the assist out of that one, but impressed so far with Eastern. But also, if you're Piketon, you're only down 12 here. You have a chance to, you get a stop. You're going to get the ball to start the second half, get a basket. I mean, they've only knocked down the 1-3 from Declan Davis, and the three-pointer is a good part of their game. So if they can, make some stuff happen here late in this half and get some momentum going into the second half. Because I feel like in the first game when, Isaac Kello hit that three, only cut the lead to 13, but it felt like they had momentum after that. So you never know what you can build off going into the break.
Lice to inbound on the baseline. Into White. Pump fake, spin move inside, kicks it out to Lice. Now Warner top of the key. Opposite corner Warner. Drives inside, backs it out, now in the hands of Jace White. Screen from Richards, off the screen. White knocks down the three.
White, who was 1 for 6 in the first quarter, has hit his last 4 shots, including that big three.
33 to 18, a 15-point margin now for the Eagles. Off the screen, fine down low. Henry blocked away. The sophomore Aiden Warner with the rejection.
You can always say he blocked a 6'6" kid.
On the other end, Warner, scoop layup won't go. McGuire the rebound. Foul on Tegan Warner.
Great help side defense on that last play by Aiden Warner. Not a lot of whistles in this contest so far.
.30 seconds to go here in the first half. Leg to McGuire. Left corner trapped. Passes off the rim. Eagles take over. 15 ticks to go. Warner, White. Into the corner, thought about the three, instead dishes it down. Tomlinson, right hand, off the glass, won't go. Redstreaks with the rebound. 5 to shoot now for Piketon. Pass ahead. Kelly, off the top of the backboard, won't go. Warner not able to get it off in time. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. 33-18, Eastern out in front, 15-point lead for the Eagles as we finish up quarter number 2. We'll head to the break. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly. And be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
33-18, Eastern been in control for the most part of the first half. It seems like after the Tucker Leish 3 to end the first quarter, they've been able to maintain that lead. I don't know if Piketon retook that lead at any point, John.
They did not, as it started to be all Eagles, and then they slowly and surely got this up to a 15-point game. Is really impressed so far with Eastern. I think the biggest thing with them is they are in no hurry at any time. Like when they're running the break, it's very under control. Like I haven't seen a play where the only play I thought they looked like they were even out of control was like Tegan Warner doing something ridiculous because he's under control at all times. He's just so quick. So I've been really impressed with this Eastern Eagles squad so far. Like I mentioned, Jace White started off 1 for 6, was 4 for 5 in that quarter. I mean, it's a very good team. Like, I like what I see. Like, I know Northwest has a lot back, as I talked about on Overtime, presented by McDonald's this week. But, man, I think we're going to have to try to get to the Eastern and Northwest games, at least one of them, because
I think we mentioned that on the show, that was sort of our target game for the SOC 1, or excuse me, the SOC 2 now.
Yeah. We're going to have trouble with that this year.
Yeah, throw Western in there as well.
I mean,
impressive showing tonight against Huntington.
Oak Hill put it on Wellston last night. South Gallia won their opener, and so did Sims Valley. So, I mean, the SOC 2 has looked good so far in this opening weekend.
And South Gallia new to our coverage area, so depending on how they show basketball-wise, could see them against the Northwest and Eastern or Western.
Yeah, we're going to definitely see them in the girls, but, you know, on the boys' side, that's still a heck of a jaunt for us to get down to Mercerville, but you definitely didn't know that one, did you?
Did not.
Yeah. So, but
I know most of the way, right? Eastern Beaver, Western Latham,
Northwest
Oak Hill is Oak Hill, Northwest is in McDermott. Couldn't tell you where. I'm guessing Sims Valley is just Sims Valley.
Willowwood.
Oh man, I knew that.
Yeah. Their school district has 2 state championships, not under their name. It was Waterloo, the Waterloo Wonders. Waterloo's in the Sims Valley School District. They won state championships in the 1930s. So, of course, a little ahead of your time, Dewey. Kenneth Hay are still 18. Are you 18 or 19? Are you 18 or 19?
I'm 18.
Okay. Our 18-year-old cameraman, Kenneth Hay, a little ahead of his time as well for the Waterloo Wonders. So
Wonders?
Yeah, the Wonders.
Wow.
It was because they were okay, so you had the Harlem Globetrotters, and they would do cool stuff, and I think the Wonders name was based off of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, speaking of Wonders, we saw the Jeep to end our fall sports coverage season in terms of live streams over at Logan. A little disappointed the Red Streak didn't make the trip here.
I love the Red Streak. It's not as much like Big Red, the Western Kentucky.
What even is that?
It's just a blob. Yeah, it's not so much like that, but it is a big block of Red Streak. But for Piketon, just kind of let's get back on the game a little bit. Brent McGuire hasn't scored yet. I mean, they got to get him going. Garrett Legg, they've had some good looks for him inside, just hadn't been able to convert on all of them. He still has 5 points, but they do have a size advantage inside if they can get it inside, but they got to handle the ball. A lot of turnovers in that second quarter. I had them for 7, which doesn't necessarily mean that's right, but
I believe McGuire over 20 last night, so going to be important for the Red Streaks to maybe not. I believe he's been pretty involved, but try to get him going in the second half.
Yeah, I believe he had 26 last night, so he's their leading scorer coming back. He's a good scorer at all 3 levels for them, so it'll be vital for them to get him going in some way. Brewer Tomlinson with only 2 points, but he's made a big impact defensively for Eastern. I've been really impressed with him. He's got a steal, he's got 3 rebounds, but he's really made it difficult for the Red Streaks to get the ball inside. Aiden Warner in the first quarter was 0 for 1 shooting, had a turnover. When he came back in that second quarter, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists, he had a block, had a steal, just doing a little bit of everything for the sophomore point guard without having to score. Impressed with him. Jace White with 11. Tegan Warner had 9 in the first quarter, 14 overall to lead all scorers. Tucker Lice is 6. It's just, and a kid like TJ Richards, who we saw last year a couple times, had a couple big games when we saw him, and he hasn't had to score yet. So it's been pretty impressive so far for the Eagles as they are flying high to a 15-point lead.
Both teams back in action. I believe Friday is sort of considered the weekend. So both teams back in action next weekend. Eastern will head to Tigertown to take on Waverly, who, depending on what their schedule looks like, will either be 2-0 or 2-1. Or I'm not sure if they have any other games throughout the week, but Waverly a win last night. They had Amanda tonight. I'm assuming they will win that game. So definitely either a winning record or 2-2 or something to that sort for the Tigers once Eastern meets up with them. And then for Piketon, they'll start league play next Saturday when they travel to Frankfort.
Ooh, that'll be a big one early.
To take on Adina. And that Eastern game is at home against Waverly, not at Waverly.
Yeah, and then in the SVC, on our score or on our show, I picked Uniota. They're up 16 right now in the fourth quarter on a good Miami Trace team. But it was a 1-6 night last night for the SVC. Started off at least 0-1 tonight. So hopefully tonight's going to end up being a little better night overall for the league. But I do think that, I picked Uniota. I think it's a wide open league. I think St. Trace, has some nice athletes coming back. I like athletically what I see from this Piketon team. And they're only going to get better with having that week between games. Adina played ended up being a 10-point game against Chesapeake last night, but Chesapeake's going to be a good team. It's just, Westfall had, an impressive win over Amanda. How good is Amanda? We don't know, but at the same time, Westfall looked really good in the first 3 quarters of that game. So I think, the SVC is going to be very interesting. Huntington looked good tonight. It was in a loss, but I thought they looked a lot better.
I would say if there was a spread, Huntington would have covered it for sure.
By a lot, too, I think. So, and then, Paint Valley last night, they had a look at a layup in the last 5 seconds that would have beat McLean at McLean, which, it's not going to be the same McLean as it has been at certain times, but, anytime you can win down at McLean would be a monster way to start your season off.
A little over a minute left here in halftime. 33-18, a 14-12 first quarter win for Eastern. And then I believe, if my math is correct, 19-4 in the second quarter.
6.
19-6, close
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, it was 14-12 after the first.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's a good outing so far for Eastern, but like we saw in the last game, there's a lot of time left for Piketon to, scratch and claw their way back into this. And I think they have the scorers to do it. They just got to, knock down a couple shots, get going a little bit.
I'll tell you what, John, I can respect the Ohio State theme song from the Eastern Eagle Band.
Well,
I definitely feel a little better if Ohio State was playing right now, but hey, we'll get Oregon in about 4 weeks.
Yeah, did you see the kid lost in the Dr. Pepper overtime from Ohio State? Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
School of losers.
Yeah. Go Bucks.
Whatever. 33-18, second half is underway. Piketon will start things off. McGuire, quick trigger, he's on the board.
And that's exactly what you want if you're Piketon. Get a quick look, get your top scorer a chance to get an open shot, and he knocks it down.
33-21. Down low,
Nice
Tomlinson.
move.
What a move off the pass catch. Shot is no good. A little bit too anxious once he got to the rim, wide open.
I think it was too nice of a move.
McGuire drives inside. Scoop layup is good. 5 quick points for the senior.
Yeah, it went from not scoring in the first half to 5 within 40 seconds here in the second half.
White. Crossover move. Strong defense from Davis. Feed down low to Tomlinson. Pass out to Warner. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Inside. Finds White. Up for the layup. Blocked away by Bo Henry.
That's his second block.
Weiss to inbound. Gets it into White. Down low on the pump fake. Out to Tomlinson. Now Weiss. Now over to Warner. Warner drives inside. Scoop layup with the right hand. Won't fall. Tomlinson, the offensive board. He's fouled on the putback. Bo Henry picks up the first foul of the half.
Tell you what, I don't know if you've noticed this. Brewer Tomlinson's an athlete. Maybe that's why he was running the ball for him a good bit this year as well. So he's just like,
had a big 4th down conversion in that Waterford game. It was either 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1, one of the two. Either way, knocks down the first.
First free throw attempt of the game for Eastern.
Tomlinson, a perfect 2 for 2 on the trip. 35-23 Eagles.
I like the move here to pick up full court, especially out of the free throw. I like this even more. Let's go. Clear it out.
1-on-1 with Henry and Tomlinson. Now to Davis on the right side. Davis driving baseline. Warner picks up the foul. First for Eastern this quarter.
Good. I believe that's his first.
Feed to McGuire's tipped away. Warner gets it to Jace White, who takes it all the way off the glass and in.
13 now for White.
Steal from Warner. White with the finish. Now McGuire drives inside, out to Henry, over to Thacker. Davis, contested 3, off the rim. Rebound Warner, pushed ahead. White, 1-on-3, fast break, strong finish is good off the glass. 39-23 Eastern.
Yeah, just nice job getting it out and going and then finishing through contact there for Jace White. He's got 15.
15 points for the senior with 5:39 to go in the third. McGuire, step back 3, off the mark. Rebound, Tucker Leist. Passes pushed ahead to Warner. However, McGuire comes away with the steal. $5:18 to go. Feed down low to Henry is tipped away. Off the Redstreaks, looks like Henry may have caught a piece of it. One sub for each team. Leighton Kelly for the Redstreaks. Aiden Warner in for the first time this quarter. I believe Tucker Lice started off the half. Him and Warner flip spots.
Which I think is probably going to be their normal starting lineup, but if you're going to bring a sixth man off the bench, it's going to be a kid that started last year that can flat out shoot it.
Off the screen, Leist into the corner. That's Aiden Warner right back to Leist. Fadeaway jumper off the rim, won't go. Ball will go out of bounds. Red Streak basketball.
Might have been the first not very good shot of the game. Just kind of rushed there for Lice, but I like them at least, trying to force a little bit of the issue for him.
Declan Davis ahead to Thacker, 1-on-2. Floater on the way off the backboard, no good. Richards not able to corral the rebound. Now Leg on the drive, wide open underneath, off the glass and in, 39-25.
7 now for Garrett Legg.
Warner going to work, passes it to Aiden Warner, now to Leist. Right side, back to Warner, top of the key. Aiden Warner shows the fake. Dribble drive, now to Leist, back to Warner, far corner three, won't go. Rebound, Bo Henry. Pushed ahead to Leg, 1-on-2 break, can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no call. 4-on-2 for the Eagles, Warner. Dribble drive, baseline drive, that is, gets it to go.
Nice job there by Warner, not rushing that three right after missing one. Gets the easy layup.
Eastern the first to 40. Corner three from Davis is no good. Rebound right in the hands of Brewer Tomlinson. Now the other way. Warner, spin move,
nice job,
can't get it to go. Loose ball on the ground. We have a jump ball.
I think that's going to be a block for Leighton Kelly on the play.
Jace Johnson in for the Red Streaks. Jace White re-enters for TJ Richards.
I like the monotone announcer as well.
Big thank you to our sponsors, Glockner Family of Dealerships, Parmar Stores, Willie & Son Trucking, McDonald's, Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and the newly added Horizon. John, I remember back when it was just Glockner and Willie & Sons. It seems like we're adding one about every week.
Yeah, and we appreciate all of them to be able to come out and do these games each and every week or whenever possible, and it's all thanks to our sponsors. So make sure you use them whenever you're in need of their facilities.
Corner three from Leist is off the mark. Bo Henry the rebound. Quickly taken away by White. Pass to Leist, off the glass and in. Quick turnaround for the Eagles.
Yeah, they're very unselfish too. They're just trying to find the extra man.
White called for the foul in the backcourt, giving a lot of pressure to the junior Leighton Kelly. Not making it easy on the Red Streaks to get the ball across half court. Davis, an entry pass to Johnson.
It's a good ball fake.
Shows the fake, feeds down low to Leg, going to work on Warner, who pokes it away. Another turnover for the Red Streaks. Corner three from Warner, won't go. Rebound goes to Declan Davis. Pushed ahead to Johnson. Now Kelly, that's a three, won't go. Jace White the board. White, step back three. Offensive rebound for Tomlinson. Foul on the floor, it'll be Declan Davis. Brent McGuire will re-enter for the Red Streaks. Wyatt Richardson makes his first appearance of the half.
Good screen by Tomlinson.
Warner to inbound, nobody home. I believe they are allowed to go back over the half-court line on the inbound, so Tucker Lice just not aware of that and throws an arid pass back to the
that's something,
Eastern bench.
That's something he'll remember throughout the year. Still early.
Red Streaks now on the half court, down by 18, 2:19 to go in the third. Kelly has it taken away. Pushed
Nice
ahead
hustle.
to White. Declan Davis there for the takeaway.
Good hustle there by Davis.
Leg near side. Baseline drive. Kicks it to Kelly. Corner three on the way. Yes.
Good find there. Good way to get his feet set there by Leighton Kelly. Knocked that triple down. Good find by Garrett Legg.
43-28, 15-point spread now for the Eagles. Feed down low. Tomlinson wide open. What a find from Lice.
Good find. Nice job by Tomlinson using his body. That's going to be over and back.
Tegan Warner will re-enter for Wyatt Richardson. Mason Thacker back into the game as well. Pass nearly taken away by Declan Davis.
Almost got back-to-back steals.
Full effort on display by the junior as Bo Henry re-enters for Garrett Legg. Two quick subs for the Red Streaks with 1:26 to go, down by 17, 45-28. Warner on the drive, dishes it off. Richards, mid-range jumper won't go. White the rebound and put back, 47-28.
17 now for White.
Correct me if I'm wrong, John. I believe the largest lead of the night for the Eagles now at 17.
19.
At 19.
You're just kidding.
White counted and the foul. Lead is up to 21.
That's just an outstanding overall play right there. Great finish by Jace White. He's going to get a chance to get to 20 now. Great find in transition.
Brent McGuire quickly back into the ball game for the Red Streaks. Brewer Tomlinson will re-enter for the Eagles. He's in for Tucker Leist. 58.4 seconds remaining here in the third. John, I believe this free throw would put White at 20.
Yes. Unless you just jinxed it. Good job.
49-28, it will remain. 52 ticks to go.
I wonder if there's times where professional announcers do it on purpose.
Henry down low, going to work on Tomlinson. Can't get it to go, draws the foul. I apologize.
Almost a really nice touch there from Bo Henry to go through the contact.
Henry to the line, two shots coming up, down by 21, 45 seconds to go. Sinks the first.
22 last night for Henry. He's got 5 so far tonight.
One for two on the trip for the sophomore, Jace White, the defensive rebound. 38 ticks to go. White passes it off to Aiden Warner. Warner drives inside. We will have a jump ball between Davis and Warner. That'll go with the Red Streaks.
That's a steal.
Davis
Stealing that possession.
been a menace on defense here in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's very strong. Very strong defensively. Does a nice job there not fouling.
17 to shoot for the Red Streaks. Davis, dribble drive inside with the right hand, rejected by Tomlinson. 11 seconds to go in the third. Tomlinson has been an issue so far tonight for the Red Streaks on both sides of the ball. Davis to inbound from the baseline. Into McGuire. Back to Davis, steps beyond the arc, down to McGuire. Called for the travel, another turnover for the Red Streaks. 6.6 seconds remaining for the Eagles.
9th turnover of the quarter.
Warner into the half court now to White. 2 to shoot, has to get it off. Will not be able to. A lot of contact towards the end of the quarter, but no call. 49-29 as we enter the final quarter of play. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Connections with Horizon.
49-29. 20-point lead for the Eagles with 8 minutes to play.
Bum, bum, bum. You're welcome. I think that makes it to where we don't get dinged for our broadcast, right? Because my voiceover there. Yeah, a 16-11 quarter for Eastern. I mean, Piketon with 9 turnovers in the quarter, but still only losing the quarter by 5, but still is a 20-point game with 8 minutes to play. But Piketon had a 19-point lead last night that Western
Warner
came back on.
Pull-up mid-range jumper is no good. Tomlinson fights for the rebound, but to no avail as Mason Thacker comes away with it. Tegan Warner picks up the first foul of the quarter. Garrett Legg, a quick substitution this quarter for the Red Streaks. And for Jakes Johnson.
Yep.
Travel near side on the junior Mason Thacker.
So
traveling been a problem so far for the Red
yeah,
Streaks,
just
counting for a lot of those turnovers.
Slow down a little bit. There's nice.
Intercepted by McGuire, going the other way. On the drive, blocked away. Tegan Warner with the recovery and the rejection.
Making up for the turnover on that. Nice read there by Brent McGuire. I believe he had 4 interceptions.
Make it 5.
Yeah.
Click, clack, give me that. Leg to inbound on the baseline into Davis. Guarded by Aiden Warner, top of the key. Entry pass right side, Luke Golian, John, I believe the first time we've seen him tonight. Sophomore quarterback for the Red Streaks as Garrett Legg is fouled on the way up. He'll head to the line, 2 shots.
Calling the body on there. I'll give Eastern some credit as they have, these are two good officiating crews tonight to get on these games. I'm guessing they probably had a similar class of officials last night as well, so good job by them. Sometimes you don't see the best officials at some of these things.
2 for 2 on the trip for Legg.
Give him 9 on the night. Goes 6 rebounds.
Warner top the key, pass to White, feed down low, Tomlinson. Scoop layup won't go, Legg the rebound. Tomlinson called for the foul.
He's just getting a little too much of a hurry after he makes that initial move because he's making really nice moves. He's just rushing a little bit too much around the hoop, but I enjoy watching Burr Tomlinson when he gets the ball in the post.
49-31, an 18-point spread now for the Eagles. 6:57 here in the fourth. Tucker Leist, a late sub for the Eagles. He's in for sophomore Aiden Warner. Legg inbounds for the Red Streaks. Full court pressure by the Eagles. McGuire Across half court to Gullion. Picks up his dribble, far side, nearly taken away. Davis with the recovery, layup on the way, won't go. He is fouled. 2 shots coming up for the junior.
Good job by Davis just going into the contact there, and Tomlinson tried to stay vertical but was deemed to not have been. One positive here for the Red Streaks is every time they're fouled from now on will be a two-shotter, yeah.
First shot from Davis is no good. Tomlinson will come out. Wyatt Richardson is in. Girls basketball final, Adina 57, Westfall 35. Emma Garrison, 22 points, 9 rebounds, including her 1,000th career point tonight.
Uniota beats Miami Trace 55-41.
On the boys' side.
Yes.
Davis unable to sink the second as well, 0 for 2 on the trip. .6:25 remaining here in the fourth.
Good ball movement so far.
White, one-on-one with McGuire, taken away, another steal for Declan Davis.
His third of the half.
In transition, Davis up strong with the right hand, finishes at the rim.
Good play overall there by Declan Davis. He's got 9 points to go with those 3 steals.
Feed down low, Richards still looking to get on the board, and he does with an and one finish. First points of the night for the senior.
Now, that last turnover by Eastern was only their 10th of the game. I mean, that's that's how you get leads like this, is you get as many shots up as possible. Good finish there by TJ Richards.
Richards unable to convert the three-point play. Ball goes out of bounds on Eastern. Piketon takes over with 5:49 to go. 18-point Eastern lead. McGuire pass ahead, Kelly. Near side corner, dribble drive, inside, count it, and the foul.
Nice up fake there by Kelly, and then going through the contact. Finishing, getting the score. He's got a chance to get his 6th point here.
First Richards, then Leighton Kelly on the other side. Back-to-back and ones.
And that's going to be 5 for Brewer Tomlinson, so he's out of the game. 4 points, 6 boards on the night. Good overall game, despite the fouling out.
Unlike TJ Richards, Leighton Kelly converts the three-point try, and the lead is cut to 15. Timeout, Piketon.
Going to be a full.
It will be a full, and we will step aside. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
5:41 to go in the fourth. 15-point lead for Eastern, 51-36. Although John Brewer Tomlinson out of the game, so that may open it up a bit for Bo Henry, who isn't in as of now. But you could even look to Brent McGuire, Garrett Legg, as well, a couple of those interior players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like their chance to at least be able to try to bang a little bit more. If you can cause a couple turnovers here with this zone, and they will. Oh, they get a foul call.
On the drive, called for the foul. I believe that was on Gullion.
Yeah, because he had the foot drag, but the foot drag came because of the push.
Leicht inbounds, gets it to White, right back to Leicht, underneath Dalton Southworth, his first points of the night. First minutes as well. Brewer Tomlinson out, Southworth in.
Just immediately comes in and makes an impact. Nice job there by Southworth.
Kelly hands it off to Legg. Pass is tipped, Golian right there for the recovery.
Coming down on 5 minutes.
Davis down the lane, gather dribble, kicks it out. All the way over to Legg, near side, called for the travel. Has haunted the Red Streaks all night. 4:57 to go, they hand it back to Eastern.
Just getting going too quick. Maybe hammer that down with one quick dribble.
Into the corner, White. Spin move, find over to T.J. Richards. His second and one of the quarter.
What a pass and play by Jace White on that.
Tell you what, John, just looking at how Jace White plays, the spin move has to be in the scouting report, as that's been a move he's relied on all night.
And then eventually, if he can get to kind of do a hezzy on that and not, man, that's just
a semi spin.
That's just going to make him just even better.
Pass from Legg is tipped out of bounds by Leicht. It'll stay here with the Red Streaks, trailing by 19. Pass into Kelly in the corner, back to Gulligan, now to Declan Davis.
Nice hands there by Garrett Legg to control that one.
Baseline drive from Gulligan, underneath, foul, Jace White. Called for his team's 6th of the quarter. That'll send the sophomore to the line. 2 shots coming up with 4:27 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, quick first step there by Luke Gulligan, getting to the baseline and drawing the foul from Jace White. Gets himself a chance to get 2 quick ones from the line. Gets his first marker of the game.
Bo Henry will re-enter for the Red Streaks as Gulligan sinks both. I guess they changed their mind, Henry.
Which is actually even better right there, because you can set up your pressure without putting a player in, because that's usually why you sub on the second shot.
$17-point lead for the Eagles, 4:15 to go in the fourth. White, baseline drive, find a Southworth. His short-range jumper is no good. Garrett Legg, the defensive board for the Red Streaks. Pushed ahead, Gullian. Now Davis. Inside, off the pump fake, a strong move from the junior. Finishes off the glass.
11 now for Declan Davis. Team high. And a turnover.
Pass to White, too high from Leicht. Red Streaks with the steal. Going the other way, Thacker falls down. We'll have a jump ball between him and Warner.
Going to stay here with the Streaks that are red. 3:44 to go. We're going to have a timeout, a full timeout for Piketon.
Full timeout for the Streaks. 3:44 to go, trailing by 14. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by Ohio.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
55-40, a 15-point lead for the Eagles. 3:44 to go in the final quarter of play. Western victorious over Huntington a little bit earlier on tonight. Moving to 2-0 on the season. Huntington still searching for their first win, but John, I'm confident they will get it next Tuesday against Amanda.
Let's go, Huntsman. Tell you what, a lot of green in the gym for that game.
Still some green hanging around here tonight. Western and Eastern both now in the newly formed SOC 2. Both formerly in the SOC 1. However, I believe Eastern was actually in the SOC 2 for basketball last season.
Yes, they were. They had went in a couple of years ahead.
Kelly's pass is intercepted, pushed ahead to White. His layup is no good. Warner gets the rebound, tipped out of bounds by Davis. It'll stay here. Entry pass to Lice, taken away. Garrett Legg the steal. Redstreaks now the other way. Gullion penetrates, kicks it out to Legg. Now back to Gullion, baseline drive, wide open underneath, can't finish. Kicks his own rebound, putback is no good. Tucker Lice, the defensive board.
Really nice first step going to the baseline for Luke Gullion on both attempts, just couldn't get it to fall.
Foul on the floor. That'll be the junior Mason Thacker, his team's 6th. Check that, his team's 4th.
Yep, so no free
throws
throws yet.
On,
free
any
throws.
type of foul besides offensive fouls will result in free throws.
22 Boston Webb is into the game now for Eastern. I just really want one of the next 2 players to come in so I can make a joke.
For Boston Webb's sake, hopefully no relation to Derek Webb. That would be
a great joke if he was watching.
That would be mighty unfortunate, I must say. Richards, far side, pass is intercepted. Noah Ross into the game for the Redstreaks. Passed ahead, Shanks. Near side, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, passes it out to Gullion. Thacker now to Davis. On the hezzy, another travel for the Redstreaks. They turn it back over.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple more subs here. Jace Johnson will come back in.
Jace Johnson in for Declan Davis. You assume his night is done with, I believe, finishes 11 points, still a team high.
Yeah, and I would guess once Eastern realizes that there's only one starter left, that they'll be doing their subbing as well.
Top of the key, Leicht passes it over Richards, now to Webb. Penetrates, kicks it out to Aiden Warner. 2:10 to go. Richards, now to Webb. Webb, a crucial part of the SOC 1 champion Eastern Eagles back-to-back.
Very impressive football team, and I've been really impressed with what they have here on the hard court, too.
Hard court.
Yeah, I know. It's hardwood, whatever.
Hardwood Heroes?
No. Not tonight. I think that's only in Athens County.
The Hooligans.
Yeah. 2 shots here for Boston Webb.
Chance for the freshman to get on the board here tonight. Sinks the first.
Will be it for TJ Richards. Jace White will leave. 19 points for him on the night. 5 assists. Nice overall game for Jace White.
In and out. 1 of 2. Southworth had the rebound. It's taken away by the Redstreaks. 1:54 to go. Blanton pulls it out, gets it to Gullion. Gullion running out of time, passes to Noah Ross. Shanks, Gullion, 3-ball, won't go. Richardson now the other way for Eastern. Timeout Eagles.
I think it's going to be just a quick sub timeout, so probably a 30. It's Eastern just wants a sub time. Coach Miller taking advantage, and as I say, Coach Miller's taking advantage and coaching up his kids a little bit. 1:30 left to play.
Does that count as a timeout?
Well, Eastern would have called it if it would have been, so does not. Scores off. Attaboy.
56-40, 1:25 to go. Clean jerseys in on both sides in the waning minutes of tonight's non-league matchup between the Eastern Eagles and Piketon Redstreaks. Not too much ground between the two schools either.
No.
Foul on the floor. It'll be on Noah Ross.
Wyatt Richardson's going to have a chance to go to the line. There's a point for him.
Richardson sinks the pair.
I think that probably should have been a lane violation on him, though, because he was in there very quickly.
55 seconds left here tonight. 3-ball on the way. Blanton won't go.
Should stay here.
Ball is out of bounds on the Eagles. 48.2 remaining.
Like to see the kids still playing hard here. Hey, you got a chance to show the varsity coach something here in varsity time.
Gullion on the drive, right hand blocked away. Richardson. Gullion gets his own rebound. Gullion once again off the glass, won't go. An offensive rebound for Trace Schoolcraft. Near side, Gullion going to work once again, passes it out. Gullion on the drive, strong finish with the right hand.
4 points now for Gullion. Excellent quarterback, showing some nice talent here on the court as well.
8 seconds left here in the final quarter of play, so that will just about do it from Eastern High School. The Eagles move on 2-0, undefeated, through their first two matchups here in 2023. 58-42 is our final. We'll take a quick break and come back with the postgame show right here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, and be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
58-42 is our final. The Eagles move on to 2-0. Piketon falls to 0-2. Eastern back-to-back nights. Impressive wins over SVC schools.
Yeah, nice job by Eastern. Just like I mentioned at the halftime show, they seem to take their time doing a little bit of everything. Don't get into a big rush. When they do run the floor, they do it efficiently. I really like what I see out of Eastern. I think, man, those games between Eastern, Western, and Northwest are going to be really fun to watch here in the SOC too. And it's just an impressive outfit so far for Coach Leist.
Both teams in action next weekend. Eastern will stay right here in Beaver. They'll host Waverly. For Piketon, they'll head on the road and begin league play in Frankfort at Adena. That is on Saturday.
Yeah, then just a quick rundown for points for Piketon. They were led by Declan Davis, the junior, with 11 points. Had 3 steals, all of those coming in the second half. Did a nice job turning up his defensive intensity there for the Streaks. Garrett Legg had 9 points, 8 rebounds. Leighton Kelly had 6 points all in the second half. 5 points apiece for Brent McGuire and Bo Henry. 4 points for Luke Gullion and 2 points for Mason Thacker. Now for the Eastern Eagles, they were led by Jace White with 19 points. He also had 5 assists. Just a really good all-around game for him. Also with 5 rebounds on the night. So good job getting his hands on a lot of things. Also 3 steals. There you go. Every time I look, there's just more stats. 14 points for Tegan Warner. All of those were in the first half, but he made a huge impact. Had 9 out of the 14 points for Eastern in the first quarter until they kind of got their feet settled with that Tucker Lice 3. Tucker Lice, speaking of him, 8 points off the bench for the Eagles, 4.6 rebounds for Brewer Tomlinson, but I feel like he played a bigger game than just the 4 points and 6 rebounds. Also 4 points for TJ Richards, 2 points for Dalton Southworth, Wyatt Richardson, and Aiden Warner. Warner had a nice all-around game as well. And then 1 point for Boston Webb.
So that'll do it. Dewey Daly and John Bruce signing off from Eastern High School. Our winter sports live stream coverage will continue next Friday when we head up the road to Piketon. Girls basketball, they are hosting Adena in an SVC League matchup. But for tonight, that'll do it for our coverage of this doubleheader. Western and Eastern are both victorious, both 2-0, presumably heading into league play next week. But for John Bruce and Dewey Daly, that is all we have for you. Once again, the final: Eastern 58, Piketon 42.